Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Black Beak. This is Maple Mayhem Irish whiskey finished in maple casks, coming in at a 43% ABV. So for full disclosure, Keeper's Quest, who is the distribution team for Keeper's Quest here for the United States, reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to try a sample of this. I of course said yes. So just keeping that transparency going. Now Black Beak is somewhat of a newer Irish distillery, and they are the first co-located brewery and distillery in Ireland, which really kind of surprised me. But I will say this, usually when it comes to breweries or wine industry people, they have a certain knack for flavors and notes, and I always love what they can do. And this one really caught my eye when I was offered to review it. So they take their Irish whiskey and they finish it in maple casks, which off the top of my head, the only other whiskey that I know that does maple casks is Jack Daniel's. And I don't really think I know anybody else that's doing that. So I'm really curious what a maple cask will do to an Irish whiskey. So let's get into things. As always, we're going to be trying it two different ways. First way, neat, no ice, no water. Second way, we'll add just a drop of water, see if anything changes up. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit. I will be putting some other links to some Black Beak's products up above and down below for you to check out after this video. I was offered a couple different things to review from them, and so far, it's been a really good experience. Looks like an Irish whiskey, very pale, nice pale golden color on there. Yeah, all right, let's go for notes. Ooh, that has got some good grain sweetness in there, a little grain funk. And the maple is showing up. It is really prominent maple, almost maple syrup, like pancakes. Like I want pancakes now. I might have to make pancakes for dinner. That maple played with that very well. It's got a little, almost a bit, it reminds me, I might be projecting it, but it's almost got a saltiness to it. Like I want bacon and pancakes with syrup. It's breakfast in a glass, I swear. I'm probably sounding insane right now. But there is a beautiful, sweet, yet salty, and maple, and grain sweetness in there. The funk is there from the grain as well, which can show up sometimes in Irish whiskeys. But it's not an off-putting funk. But that is the most unique nose I've ever had on an Irish whiskey. I'm really hoping the taste really delivers. Let's go for it. It does. Wow. So, it's still evolving here. Hold on. There it is. There's the maple. Right away, it reminds me a lot of a nice, simple Irish whiskey. A little bit of grain in there, a little sweetness, a little vanilla. And then it brings out, it's still the linger. The finish is so long on this. It is salty bacon pancakes for breakfast on a Saturday morning. That is exactly what that is. You can't fight me on that. It's beautiful. It's sweet, a little savory, and it just invokes me wanting to go for another drink because it's just so unique. But it starts off just kind of simple, sweet vanillas and, Irish grain sweetness in there. Because, yeah, it just starts off very simple Irish. Like, oh, yeah, a little floral, a little sweet. And then, boom, it's like, here's the oak, here's the maple, here's some bacon, here's your pancakes, here's a cup of coffee. Like, I just want it all now. That is 100% on point. I said at the beginning of the video is that I found that breweries can really hone in some unique flavors. That is top notch. That is how you showcase a unique finish, especially in Irish whiskey. That is really good. And exactly what it brings across is so unique. All right. So let's add a little drop of water, see what changes up here. I don't even know what to say. I feel like I'd be an idiot if I say anything or predict anything because I don't know. Under most circumstances, adding water to an Irish whiskey makes it go a little thin and simple. I'm going to guess. Let's take a guess. I'm going to say it goes a little sweeter. I don't know, though. Let's find out. Ooh. Oh, that maple is now dominating over there. So that is a nice craft maple syrup now. It kind of reminds me, there's a brand called Crown that I love because they put a Madagascar bean in there and it gets really nice. I'll put a picture of it over here. Great brand. No side tangent, but that's what that's reminding me of now. And here, it's got almost, my brain is wanting to go malty. There might be some malt in here. There's a maltiness, sweet grain. It's very simple, but inviting. This smells more like a standard Irish whiskey without so much of the maple sweetness, but the sweetness is in the background a little bit. All right, let's go for a taste. Yeah, there's the malt on the taste now. Malty, vanilla sweet, little grain earthy. There's the maple, there's the oak. So I'm missing out, where's the bacon? I can't find the bacon. The waitress brought me my pancakes but left out my bacon. But I have to say, as funny as that sounds, that's nice. It's unique. And I love that. I love when people are willing to color outside the lines and really try something different. That is still very nice. I'm seeing if I can find the maltiness over here. Maybe a little bit. That maltiness is really nice over here, and I do like that. But that's got the reason you bought the bottle. This has the maple to it. This goes a little sweet. And, you know, if you're new to whiskey, or again, if this is too brash for you, you're new, nothing wrong with that. As always, it doesn't matter what you drink or how you drink it, as long as you enjoy it. That little dot of water kind of just made it nice and safe. The flavor profile they're bringing across in this bottle is phenomenal. I love that maple sweetness. And again, this beats the pants off of Jack Daniel's Gold for the maple sweetness. This is night and day different. This hones in on that maple cask beautifully. All right, let's talk about market price, because we all know market price is market price, and it's always going to vary. So because Black Beak is a newer distillery coming here to the United States, we don't have any official pricing on this quite yet. I will say this much. If you're in a location and you see this and have the opportunity to try it, hands down, try it. I think it's got some great profiles to it. It showcases what Irish whiskey can do, especially if you give it some lines to draw outside of. I don't know anybody that's doing Irish whiskey in a maple cask, let alone maple cask in general. The flavors it's bringing across are exactly what the bottle is calling for. There's a reason why you call it Maple Mayhem. It is so good. It's 100% worth a buy in my opinion, but if you're on the fence a little bit, I definitely recommend a try. Find a bottle to taste with somebody, go on it with some friends. That is a super unique whiskey. And again, if you're interested in Black Beak or anything they're doing, especially with their launch here in the United States, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Black Beak Maple Mayhem Irish Whiskey. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know,